Welcome back to 843 TV. We're now joined by Joe Lee, councilman from town of Port Royal. How are you today?
I'm great.
Thanks for being here. So Port Royal has many events, but the one coming up is perhaps the biggest, right?
It certainly is.
Tell us about it.
It's our 11th annual Soft-Shell Crab Festival, and we're looking forward to a huge event. And it's our my point on this show is to make sure everybody's aware of the date and time and everything, because it's April the 19th. And that puts it right in the middle of the Heritage Golf Tournament and Easter weekend. But we have to keep it there because that's when the crabs are available. So you want fresh soft-shell crab, you have to do it this time of year. And we hope that people watching this will realize that if they have guests coming in for Easter, it's a great Saturday afternoon to spend with your visitors. But also, if you're here visiting for the golf tournament and you don't necessarily want to go over and watch, you can come to our festival.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, obviously the Heritage is huge,
right?
But this is a nice complement to that.
Well, and the people can just live. It's 30 minutes away.
Yeah, and so many people that come for the Heritage, they come for the whole week. So, I mean, go to the Heritage Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, do this Saturday, and then come back to the Heritage on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's a nice change up.
Get the end of it. And we have a lot of people that do that in the past. As I say, this is the 11th one, and so a lot of times it's fallen on Easter and it's fallen on Heritage too. And we have a lot of people that come over from Hilton Head to see us.
Now, I've never been. Do you just like set up tables and put the crabs out and go at it, or how does it work?
Well, we have commercial vendors, restaurants that do all the cooking, and the most popular one is Port Royal Seafood that used to be there at Dockside, and now they're located on St. Helena. And they provide most of the crabs, and they are very particular. They're the ones that actually got us to start the festival back in 2004, and they've been a big supporter of ours. And you come and it's free. I mean, you drive into Port Royal and park any place you can and walk down to Paris Avenue, and you just buy some tickets and exchange those tickets for food and drinks. And
Paris Avenue is perfect.
Well,
Street for festivals.
It's dead end. We can block it off, and people don't mind that. And we have a set area for food and another set area for craft vendors, and another completely different set of area of the street for classic cars. We'll have probably 50 or 60 classic cars. And the parents like that because the kids like to go, they bring the kids and let them look at the cars and get to talk car talk.
Is it local people's cars?
Yeah, it's Northern Beaufort County's classic cars.
Yeah. Those classic cars are everywhere.
Oh, I know, and there's some classics in this. There's a local guy that owns a Rolls Royce, classic Rolls Royce, and that's something to see.
That's great.
It's even got the steering wheel on the wrong side, you know. But it's good. It's cool.
Can you tell us who sponsors the festival?
Sure. This festival was started in 2004 by the Old Village Association. And the Old Village Association is a group of businesses in Port Royal that got together to promote businesses, retail business and restaurants. And the Old Village Association has pulled together several committee members that put all this together that are very experienced at this. And again, it's their 11th year doing this, and they do one in the fall. So they've had a lot of experience of putting these things together, and we're looking forward to it. So.
How many people do you suppose are going to be attending the event?
Well, as many as we can drag away from the golf tournament, but we generally have between 3,000 and 4,000 attend. And it's a short day, so it's 12 to 5, so people can get a chance.
It's a lot of people in 5 hours.
Yeah, it is. It is.
A lot of crabs.
And well, that and there are some long lines occasionally on the food because of that. But if you extend it any longer, it gets difficult in the evening because that time of year, about 5 o'clock, the no-see-ums come out. So that kind of cuts off a festival pretty quick.
Yeah.
And
people will spread when that happens.
Yeah, we know how to predict that now.
So the festival is located on Paris Avenue.
On Paris Avenue from
on the 19th.
On the 19th of April, 12 to 5, free admission. Pick up tickets, exchange tickets for food and drinks. We also have the local Rotary clubs are sponsoring a crab race out in the river, actually in Battery Creek. they're going to dump 5,000 rubber crabs into the creek, and people will adopt them. So you can go online to oldvillageportroyal.com and adopt a crab. And it costs $10, and you get a number, and that's your crab. And if that crab crosses first, you get $1,000, and there's a chance to win $1 million. All the numbers go in a computer, and they draw one number. And if that happens to be the number, that's what you do.
That would be one lucky crab.
They drop them from a shrimp boat. They put all the crabs in a shrimp net and drop them all, and have to be careful which way the tides go on. And so I'm actually in a chase boat to chase stray crabs.
Runaway crab?
Yeah. That's a fun thing to do in the evening. So that happens at 5 o'clock.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
What else? Is there any new stuff going on?
Yeah, we have a real different setup for music this year. Real quick, we have the Marine Jazz Band from Parris Island, and we have some local bands playing that normally play in bars at midnight, so most of us don't get to hear them. So
You're not out of bars at midnight?
But anyway, we are going to bring those to, and we have a whole area for children too. So,
That's great. That's what I was going to ask you. Is there music and is there beer?
There's music and beer and kids stuff, so it's and soft shell crab.
That's awesome.
What else is there?
That sounds awesome to me.
Sounds like a good plan.
Come on.
Do they need to bring their lawn chairs and their coolers?
Nope, can't do that. Just bring yourself.
Bring yourself
And the kids.
and hope that you have a lucky crab.
That's right. And buy a $10 crab.
Well, it's, one more
good.
time, tell us the date and everything.
It's April 19th, Saturday afternoon, 12 to 5, Parris Avenue, the town of Port Royal, not the plantation of Port Royal, but the town of Port Royal over by Parris Island.
That's great.
And we'll have signs up so you can find us.
Cool.
So.
Well, thank you very much for being with us. As always, full of a lot of information.
Well, it's a lot of fun. Thank
So
you.
make sure that you come back for more 843 TV.